I am one of the top rock climbers in the country.
Yeah!
And I look nothing like David Beckham or Tom Brady. And it may be reasonable for someone of my stature and my vintage to think, I'm not strong enough, I'm not powerful enough, I'm not big enough, I'm not tough enough to scale the most steep, overhanging rock faces in the world. But I'm not reasonable. I am unstoppable. Are you ready to be unstoppable? Are you ready to be unstoppable? Have you ever seen someone do something that you thought was totally amazing and you thought to yourself, I wish I could do that? Who's ever had that thought?
Yes.
Well, if you had that thought, yet you didn't take any actions to make that happen for you, it was probably because of one of three reasons. I don't have the time, I don't have the money, or I'm not good enough. Who's ever connected with at least one of those? Raise your hand. Well, these are the three most common self-limiting beliefs that we all share. And they keep us living small. They keep us from stepping into our greatness and reaching our life's biggest dream. Is it okay if I share a personal story with you? Yes. When I was 15 years old, I decided to go out for the freshman football team. And I bulked up since then. Well, it wasn't long before I found out that I wasn't really good. Actually, I was terrible. I was terrible. And in fact, my team only won one game that year, and that was the game where I was sick and didn't play. So at the end of the season, when the coach was getting together with all the other boys and saying, you should try out for the junior varsity, or you should try out for the varsity, he told me I should run track. It's funny now, but at the time, I was devastated. I felt like a terrible failure. Who's ever had a big setback like that in their life? Yeah. But I listened to the coach. I ran track. He was pretty wise, because in college, I ended up running a mile in 4 minutes and 14 seconds. And I ended up being the captain of a team that placed third in the national championships.
Wow.
Now, I tell you this story not to impress you, but to make a point. It's an important point. Write this down. Success rewards action. Success rewards action. And the most important thing that I did was take that first action of joining that football team. Even though I look back on it, it probably was the dumbest thing I ever did. But I took that action. See, the problem is we don't get to see the outcome of the things we do. We actually have to do them and see what happens and then do something else, right? Yeah. But we have these self-limiting beliefs that hold us back, that keep us small, that keep us from taking that first step, that action. But it's not our fault, because those self-limiting beliefs create what psychologists call scripts, which live in our subconscious, and they're automatic ways that we respond to the environment. And these scripts are ready to fire 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So they live in our subconscious, waiting for a challenge to come along, and when it does, pow, they fire, and I don't have time, I don't have money, I'm not good enough. So it's critical for us to step into our greatness and lead our lives and reach our life's biggest dreams, to shut down these scripts. So from the years of rock climbing that I've done, and from helping thousands of rock climbers improve their mindset, I've received an amazing gift. And tonight I'm going to share with you a secret. It's a secret about how to shut down those scripts. Who would like to know the secret?
Yeah.
All right, here it is. When you're faced with a challenge, like, will you go rock climbing with me tomorrow? Before your scripts can fire, and it takes about 5 seconds, you reply, tell me more. Tell me more. And what this does is that takes the thought from your subconscious into your conscious mind where you can make a decision and not have it be dominated by your scripts. Simple, right? Is this something you can do?
Yeah.
Is this something you will do?
Yeah.
Success, rewards,
Action.
action. All right, let's try this. I'm going to give you a challenge, and what I want you to do in return is say in your biggest, your baddest Las Vegas voice, tell me more.
Tell me more.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Will you go climb with me tomorrow?
Tell me more.
That is so awesome. So if you are feeling unstoppable, I would love it if you would stop by my table and we can get to chat a little bit. Thank you so very much.